and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Well, we're just exiting the area known as Yereskipu, which is the biggest populated area in Paphos. So basically we're in Paphos and we're going to head out on what is referred to by the locals as the Old Airport Road. And well, we're going to take you to Paphos Airport. Let's see how long it takes. If you've watched some of our previous videos, you understand that we did attempt it before, and unfortunately a pipe came off one of the water hoses on the Mercedes, so we have changed cars. And now we're off to downtown Paphos, that's for sure. As you can see, there's 3 Gumbarus in motorbikes, and they're to come in that away, and they're probably not going to notice the camera that is in the hand of Mr. Paul. And if they do, well, they've already gone through 3 traffic lights themselves, so perhaps they should issue a ticket to themselves. As they came past all the cars, if you noticed, they were looking in to see if people were on, well, mobile phones or frappe drinking, perhaps adjusting their flip-flops and that kind of thing. Now, I'm going to scare the living daylights out of someone in a moment, because there is a co-pilot in the car. There she is.
Oh my goodness! Hello everybody! How nice to see you again and again.
So, what do you think of the driving, Christina Booth?
Driving is excellent,
It's
as
excellent,
usual.
right. Now, I can't hold the camera at that angle for much longer. So, you understand who's in the car. It's Miss Ingrid Booth. And of course, normally when she's driving, I can film her. But today I'm driving because it is a Mr. Paul Breakfast Club video. But she wanted to know what is going on. What's this Mr. Paul doing? Where's he going? Is that right, Christina?
Yes, of course. I was interested. Where is this boy going all the time without me? And I said, this time I'm gonna come with him and see his tricky, cheeky, sneaky steps. But he's been a good boy.
I'm not a bad boy. Right, let's go and check on the girls in the breakfast crew. Miss Vivian, Miss Nessie, raring to go. Kettles are going, they're boiling, the coffee's brewing, they're making the toast, and of course there's plenty of jam and marmalade. That argument is still going on. Jam first, marmalade, whichever you want, cream, whichever you want. You drop it in the comments. There's rich tea biscuits, there's malted hobnobs, there's cheesecake, there's walnut cake. There's a lot of things for you to choose. So drop in the comments what you want, and that's what will be served to you by the 2 superstars known as Lord Simon and Lord Jeremy. They're still running around slowly, but they are still running around, and they're constantly frantically trying to find another channel to watch on YouTube. Perhaps they're going to click into the search bar and find Andrew and Mart racing round in the Norfolk lanes and then popping into downtown Norwich. And of course there is another channel that you can go and watch. We're going to call it sister channels. They are friends of ours, and they're people who've been motivated to start their own channel, and we understand that many of our family members are flipping over and having a quick look at them. But hopefully you won't defect from us. Hopefully you'll stay with us as well. That channel is, well, when she's not in the breakfast crew, she is whizzing around the lanes of North Shropshire and of course crossing the border into Wales and practicing her Welsh. And that channel is Nessie and Andy's Travels UK and I think worldwide. But anyway, pop in the search bar Nessie and Andy's Travels and up they'll come, and you can watch them racing around the Norfolk lane. Sorry, the North Shropshire lanes is what I meant to say. And of course crossing into Pentravoilus and going to Ruthin and those kind of places in the Black Beast, which is a very nice looking Range Rover. That's what it is indeed. Now, where are we now? Heading towards, now I'm not going to be able to pronounce this village. I say Alechia, but I'm pretty sure that the girl sitting next to me, Miss Ingrid Booth, is going to correct my pronunciation very, very shortly indeed.
It was correct, don't worry.
Oh, that was correct?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. My Greek pronunciation is getting good.
Somebody's stealing my Greek.
Oh.
And I'm stealing somebody's English.
So is that how you say that? Alechia?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's the first time I've ever pronounced a Greek village correctly.
Achillea.
Oh, right. How'd you say it?
Achillea.
Achillea. So you were lying to me. There we are. Right. Oh, I was so excited for a moment. Achillea. There we are. So we're in the village of Achillea. So that's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Now, quite a nice little village, by the way. There's 1 or 2 expats living here. And how do I know that? Because 1 or 2 of them are my customers. And you've got the Achillea Food and Drinks Taverna there.
Achillea.
Achillea.
Don't scare the boys.
Don't scare the boys. So, anyway, the roads haven't got much better, by the way. And it doesn't matter what car you're in. If I was you, oh, so sweet, Lady Caroline, I would get your bottom onto the memory foam cushion, and just before you do, pour the Nigel Big Guns out for Lord Nigel. Kick back and relax and enjoy the drive. Mr. Allen, flick on the machine, get yourself up to, what, 2-3 kilometres an hour, and we're on the flat all the way to downtown Paphos Airport. And Sally Byers, flick on the cycling machine and start pedalling like crazy. Your holiday to Paphos is not that far away, so of course every lady on the planet understands that they want that beach babe body. And side by side with her is probably Matt Dyers going, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And there's many other stars on the sofas today. We've got the Viking Ronnie from up there in Denmark. He's sitting back with his filter coffee and his malted toast. And of course, on the other arm, to balance out the sofa, our man in charge of all the Law and Order, Ronnie Miller, all the way from up in uptown Scotland. And in the middle, well, the girl in charge of all of the crew. She's in charge of many things. She likes to check on the fashion of Marika and give her advice. And on top of all of that, of course, she's in charge of all issuing of titles and removing of titles. And she's the girl in charge of the head removal services. So Lord Jeremy, Lord Simon, do not upset the one and only Dame Anne. Yes, Dame Anne, welcome to the sofa. She's sitting over in Hartlepool. She's got a bit of a cough at the moment, but she's looking forward to a holiday, and she's looking forward to residing in the top floor of the Alexander the Great Hotel very soon. I'm sure every single day she's checking that Jet2 app, that's for sure. In correspondence with Miss Nessie, and of course her partners in crime, Miss Fiona, and probably she's having a little tickle and a chattel with Lady Oh So Sweet as well. So we're looking forward to meeting all of our superstars. Miss Labika, she's going to come into Paphos very soon, and we're going to dance the promenade with her. And of course there's a star in our lives, and her name is Anna Star, all the way in Poland. And again, she's coming out with her family very soon, and we're going to get them on camera. Look at these potholes, oh my goodness. It doesn't matter what car.
And Louis Barnhock with a cheese platter.
With a cheese platter, yes, that's right. We've got the Barnhawks, that's John and Louise likes a cheese platter. So John calls her Cheesy Louise, but we don't like to call her that, so we'll call her Miss Louise the Barnhawk. How'd you say it?
Barnhock.
Cheese platter.
Cheese platter.
Yes, cheese platter. There we are. Where are we now? Village of Timmy. That's where we are. The left-hand side, there's quite a nice, well, it's called Timmy Taverna, I think it is, but to the rear of that is where the Timmy Market is held. And if you come here on a Sunday, that's where you go and hang out, and you can find some bargains. There's a bit of bric-a-brac, shall we say, but right over here to the right is the Paphos International Airport, and it says on that sign there 4 kilometres, so that's where we're going. So this gives you a fair idea of the relaxing drive from Yereskipu, which is actually 1.5 kilometres from where most people will be staying, which is the downtown Paphos harbour area and all the hotels along the beachfront. Look at that for a view. What do you think of that, Christine? Nice?
It's amazing. It's a very nice view. Opens further down to the Mediterranean. Blue, and very blue. Sky and sea.
It is. Well, that sky's blue. That sea's blue. So all that's actually missing is...
You, of course you. Get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and make us happy with visiting the island of love.
Sorry for the camera work, but it's difficult to drive and hold the camera back to front on a bumpy surface because the roads are Sherlock Holmes. That is for sure. But that sea is definitely blue. The springtime is in the air, so there's quite a few people coming to Paphos over the next few weeks. You've got Mr. Sean, Miss Dawn, they tune in every day, and of course Daisy the cat, the dog called Bo. The weather is getting better. It's around about 16 to 18 degrees today, and as you can see, the sun is a-shining.
Are you going to tell us what's going on with your car?
Well, there's a pipe gone on the top of the engine, that's what it is. It's one of the coolant pipes, so very simple repair, but unfortunately we can't get one until Monday morning, so unfortunately it's going to take a couple of days.
Or Tuesday morning.
Or even Tuesday morning, yeah, that's right. So very simple repair, but of course it's a weekend that's coming up and everywhere's closed, so we cannot get that rubber pipe. So that's the update on the old girl, the old Mercedes. Very simple repair. But of course, when it goes wrong, and you are left stranded at the roadside. Luckily for us, it wasn't raining and it was beautiful sunshine. Simple phone call, and within 5 minutes, one of my partners in crime came and rescued us, and we decided that it was safe to drive the car to the workshop because it was only up the road, and we did. So there we go. We'll keep you updated as time goes on. Anyway, this is the final descent into the Paphos International Airport, and you've got 1 or 2 fish restaurants on these beach areas to the left. So if you like a bit of fish, you take a left, and well, that's where you go. And there's 1 or 2 24-hour or these long stay car parks along here as well, much cheaper than parking in the Paphos airport, for example, if you're going to leave your car for 3 or 4 days or a week or a month or whatever. But remember, well, I wouldn't leave my car for more than a couple of weeks, to be honest, because obviously your car's going to be sitting out in the open air and the elements and cooking and whatever else is going on. So it might be wiser to leave your car at your home and get in a taxi, or perhaps persuade someone to drive you to and from the airport. But obviously that choice is yours. Anyway, very, very quickly now, we are coming into descent, and we're running parallel to the Paphos airport on our right hand side, and we are about to land in downtown Cato Paphos International Airport. And Mr. Kenny, if you're watching, before long perhaps you'll be driving an aeroplane and perhaps not co-piloting with Mr. Paul. And a big thank you to your mum and dad. That's Paul and Nicole Roberts for the coffees that you bought us. And if you wanted to know how the channel is funded, well, click through to our about page, and there is a little icon called Buy Me a Coffee, and very, very much appreciated. And that's how you get yourself onto the breakfast sofa. Drop us your name, and well, you'll be appearing very, very soon indeed. So here we are.
And this way the people are helping to support the channel grow, because it keeps us going with more motivation, if you understand.
And it keeps you in umbrellas and that kind of thing.
Umbrellas.
And of course, we do have an S-Class to buy as well, hopefully. All these sort of things, the normal life. So here we are. This is downtown Cato Paphos Airport. And to be honest, it's fairly busy for this time of year. You've got good barriers standing around with machine guns and frappes over there, and a bunch of taxi drivers over here, and a bunch of buses, and there's people coming and there's people going. And I'm going to say thanks for watching. Of course, if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and why not come back for a little bit more of our madness. Are we having a goodbye, Gracivi?
And I would like to tell you many, many thanks for watching. You're our loveliest, dearest family who watching us without any behind thoughts. What is going to be, only you will be aware. That's because we're loving you to bits and thinking of you every minute of our time. Again and again, many thanks from the bottom of our 2 hearts. Bye.
Thanks for watching.